Hello everyone, Flying Dutchie here and welcome to Against the Storm in our second tutorial city. In this one we are going to go a little bit further. We just got our introduction and let's see what this is. Villages with low resolve will start leaving, increasing the queen's impatience. So when they go to below 0, they will start leaving and they get this red circle, and when the circle completes, one of them will leave. Keeping resolve exceptionally high will grant passive reputation over time. When this number gets blue, you can see this stripe here, it's very small, but when you go over it, you get a reputation boost over time, passively. Now you saw that arrow here, and here we can finally see what we can do to increase the human's resolve. Satisfying your village's needs with complex food, homes and services will increase their resolve, so we can hover over everything now. If you can house your people in a shelter, then you get +3 to their resolve. If you can house the humans in a human house, they get another +3. You can make porridge. You can make this with different kinds of basic foods. And with different buildings you can make porridge, and then when they have access to it, there's a maximum bonus of 4 for their resolve. You can make biscuits, but then you need flour, and flour is made of grain. Well, luckily we are starting to see some fields here, so maybe we can make some grain and make biscuits. It gives +5. You can make pie, which gives also +5. They like clothing. You can make clothes from fabric. And you can build a tavern, and then you need to make ale, and then you can get them leisure, which gives them +8. That is really good. They also like to do religion. You need a temple for that, or a monastery. But that is how we can get this number up for the humans. There is no penalty or bonus between 0 and this line here. So 15 or 10 or 4 there's no difference. There is no working bonus or whatsoever. So you want to get them high or above 0. Now we have more units, right? Each species have a different mix of needs. It's hard to please everyone all of the time. Farmers can plant only on farm fields, and those can only be built on fertile soil. This is fertile soil. Crops are planted in the first season, the drizzle season, and harvested during the second, the clearance. So if we first start with drizzle, then we have clearance, and then we have the storm. Build a farm, harvest the grain, and serve some ale in a tavern. Sounds like a good idea to me. And there we go, we are starting the game again. Now I like to play the game like this, have this all open. So the beavers, also the basic housing and the beaver housing, the lizards also basic and lizard housing. The beavers also like biscuits, just like the humans, but they also like pickled goods. They also like coats like the humans, they also like leisure like the humans, but they like education and luxury. The lizards like jerky, skewers, pie, just like the humans, they like pie, pickled goods, just like the beavers, and the lizards like to do brawling and religion. So humans and lizards like religion. Now, what is this? You can gain reputation points, this bar, in 3 different ways. By successfully completing orders, well, we already did that in the first video. By exploring your surroundings, or by keeping your villages happy. Yeah, when you go above these blue lines, you build up your reputation over time. Now, I don't think we have to read this. That is just very clear. Okay, let's see what the blueprint is. A small farm. We can produce vegetables and grain 2-star. Let's pick the farm. Then we will click on the farm field. And you can see our fertile soil highlighting. And we can build a farm next to it. If you build a farm here, you will kill all the farm fields that are in range. On those 4 tiles where the farm is. So there is no way for us to build a farm in such a way that we can take all the farm fields. If I build it here, I will kill 2 of them, but I have access to all the other ones. So maybe I should build a farm here. Here we lose out of way too many. If I build it here, we also have 2. Or here. Let's just do it here. Now, that is the first thing you need to do, but what you also need to build is click on the farm fields and drag it around so that they will build the farms there. Now, we need to start doing wood cutting again. Let's discover this glade. And let's do this one. We will discover these 2 glades. Now, let's unpause the video. The game. And let's go in. I will also build some paths around here. I like to build those paths around my warehouse and my heart so that people can walk a little bit further. We have a lizard again on the heart, putting the coal and the wood in here. Okay, we have our first orders ready. We need to build a farm, hey, and we need to build farm fields. And when we do this, we get humans and we get 25 barrels. Sounds great. Now the farm has been built. And humans like to do farming, so let's put the humans in here. This gives them 10% chance of doubling their yield. They will plant it in the drizzle season, so we are just in time. We're not gonna plant all the crops here, as you can see. Some grain. And a couple of vegetables for food. Now let's build up these wood cutting things. Oh, and we can already complete our order, so I guess we will do this instantly. There we go. What do we need to do now? We need to build 2 woodcutters camps. And we need to build 2 shelters. And when we do this, we get parts, we get 2 beavers, and we get some stone. Now, sounds like a great thing for me. So let's build those... oh, we need to unlock the house by the blueprint. Shelter. We're gonna build 2 shelters. I guess over here. Okay, you are done. We are gonna put our beavers over here. We will tell them to cut through this glade. I guess I'm gonna put my humans here. And I will tell you guys to cut through this glade. Now we have a nice clay deposit here, a very big one. And a nice flax field. And some meat over here. Now this meat is a bit... blocked by the farm, so we need to maybe cut some trees away here. Now you can give higher priority to certain buildings. Let's do this, so that we can finish this order. And soon you should see this highlighting, this basic housing should become colored in. So that you can see that you have done this. Now, we could... That is also a thing. You can favor one of your species. For example, we can get the humans to 21. Now, that is not enough to get to 30, which is the reputation threshold. Or the beavers need 30 as well. They only go to 16. But if I do this on the lizards, they will go to 13. And they only need 15 as a threshold. So let's click this button. Now we are favoring the lizards. And remember, there's no penalty when they go to 2 from 10. Or bonus. But there is a bonus when we get over this tribe. So I think when I'm gonna build more shelters, and my lizards will go in those shelters, they're gonna get a +3 here from the basic housing. And then we are over this limit. And then we will gain reputation over time. Now, we have found the first glade. What do we have here? We have some mushrooms. We have a slick shell broadwater, which is some meat. I like that name. The slick shell broadwater. I really like that. We have even more fertile soil, and we have a small encampment. Now, what is in this small encampment? Ooh, we can get 3 population. For only 4. That is something I really want to do. So let's investigate and welcome the new people. You could get some money, but that is not needed for now. We're gonna get people very quickly. Which is very good, because we need to start getting stone, we need to start getting plant fibers, and we need to start making planks and stuff. We only have 3 planks. We have no bricks or fabric, so... Oh, and what is this? A cornerstone. We can get 5 barrels per minute. Or we're gonna get 50% to the amount of good produced in the small farm. Let's go with the small farm boost here. Now what I will do is cut this away to this glade and make some room so that we can get the slick shell broad modders. Now we have no builders available, so these houses are not getting built because everyone is working. So let's put 1 human out of this this camp here. You can click on these things to open up the population. When you use your mouse wheel, you can cycle through your population that is still available. We have 1 human available right now, and that human is building the houses. Okay, we have another glade, we have a flax field, fertile soil, and a small encampment. Now the fertile soil and the flax field we already have, so what is over here? We can get even more population by only spending a couple of vegetables. I'm gonna do that when they are done with this one, which is done in a couple of seconds here. Done. We have we got all that population now. Let's put the lizards over here and welcome these people. Then I click on the beaver and we are gonna put our beavers in the woodcutter's camp here. I have 3 builders left. Let's build a couple more shelters. Let's do it here. I should build the crude workstation so that we can make our planks, fabrics and bricks. Let's build it close to the warehouse. Okay, when this shelter is built, we can complete our order, and we will. What are these things? Oh yeah, this is the bones for our lizards. What I can do is tell the game... No, I can't. Okay, you cannot decide who is gonna live in the houses. I thought you could, but we cannot. So we cannot tell that the lizards are going to live here. I wish I could, because then we would get a passive boost to our reputation. Well, we're gonna complete the order, we are gonna get some stone, and we get 2 beavers. Remember, beavers are good at wood cutting, so I will remove the humans for the beavers. So we have 4 humans left doing nothing at the moment. And we have... What are my lizards doing? Yeah, they have a small encampment. Okay, let's see what the next order is. We need to have a small trapper's camp to get meat, insects or eggs. And we need to produce 5 meat in the trapper camp. And then we get 10 fabric, 10 bricks and 15 planks. Nice, we get the basic building materials for free with this order. We need to go and gather meat. Now, the trapper's camp will be the thing we unlock here. Yeah, there it is, a 1 star. So I would love to get this brother, this Slick Shell Broadmother. I'm gonna forget about that name the whole time. But we have no room here to build. We have built a farm in the way. So I guess we are gonna build the meat collection over here for now. You guys are going to cut these trees down over here. And I will build a path over there. There we go. Lots of things are queued in, so let's just let the game run for a bit. I would love to build these houses so that I can get a passive reputation gain. You can see that the humans have +2 and the lizards having +1 for the basic housing. That means that one of the 3 is having a house. Because we have only 3 lizards. Oh no, we have 4. Never mind. Okay, the houses are getting built. There we go. People are living in the house. The humans are all living in the house now. +3. And this woodcutter camp is going to discover another glade. We're already trying to discover that one. Anything close by? Let's go and see what is over here. Like this. Okay, I still have 3 people not in a house. So we need to build another shelter. Let's see. I'm gonna build them over here. Someone should work in the crude workstation. Let's get 2 lizards working here. And I had to pause the recording there because I had to cough like crazy. But I'm back. Okay, so they can make planks. We cannot make any fabric because we don't have any plant fibers or reeds. We do have some stone, so we can make some bricks. And the pipes we don't need at the start of the game, so I turned that one off. At least you guys can now work on it. You guys are gonna get the meat. Lizards like to work here, so I'm gonna make a change. The lizards like to work with the meat, so I will click on the lizard. And I am going to put the humans in the crude workstation. And I'm going to put a lizard in the camp. Then we have 10% chance to double the yield. Good. And we get a little bit more meat in. We still don't have the resolve boost. Because the game decided that they are not going to make the lizards get in the house. But the other 2 species. I think when these 2 houses are built, at least one of them, we will go over the threshold here. Or we are on the threshold. So let's see. Nice autosave. There we go. We have no more homeless people. That means that we get the +3 from the housing. Everyone is affected. And that means that we're going to 15, which is happening now. Come on, show it off. There we go. We get this blue circle. And when you hover over here, you can see we gain 0.05 per minute automatically. Later in the game, you absolutely want to do this when we are going to play on the highest difficulty. Absolutely. Now, I still have a lot of builders available. We should start getting some reeds and some stone to get the basic materials. So let's get the stonecutters camp. Can I fit it in here? No. Well, let's do it here then. And let's also get the plant fibers with the harvester camp. Build it over there, and we should build a path this way. Oh, let's remove this path and let's build it here. Like that. If we have at least all the basic materials, we will get the stone to make bricks, we will have plant fibers to make fabric, and we can make planks from the wood we are cutting. We have some meat, we have some vegetables, and some grain coming in. Grain is a crafting material, so it should be here. Oh, but I guess it's still in the farm only. Yeah, they are not going to take the stuff from the farm. They do it when it is a clearance. So in 7 seconds they will start gathering the stuff. They are even idle right now. The humans are not doing anything in this farm. They have nothing to do. I'm gonna move you guys over here. Moving these woodcutter camps a bit closer to where they need to cut the trees down helps. But it does reset their progress, so we will build a path this way. And there you can see when it's clearance, they grow instantly. We have now big vegetables and grain. And now the humans are going to collect it. And you can see that this is going a little bit further thanks to the 0.05 per minute. We have 2.04 reputation. Okay, we have completed the first yield. We get basic building materials, so thank you very much, game. And what is the new order? Ah, we are finally going to make some extra foods. We are going to build a smokehouse. A smokehouse can make jerky very good, 3-star maximum. They can make pots, and they can make incense. We need to change the ingredient from insects to meat in the jerky recipe, and we need to make 20 jerky in the smokehouse. Now, I guess we get the smokehouse now. Yes, we do. Okay, let's build the smokehouse. It's a very big building. And I guess it's only going to fit over here. So let's build it here so we can build the path to this glade. Like this. It's a bit further away from the warehouse. I should cut down these trees over here. No one is doing the stone cutting. Let's get some stone cutters. And let's get some harvesters. Are my beavers doing the wood cutting? Yes, good. Now when we build this smokehouse, you can see that it's warmth and it is meat production, so the lizards love to work here in the smokehouse. It is warm and they like to work with meat. So, we have newcomers waiting. Get some more people in. I need more lizards because we need to fill up the smokehouse, so let's go with the lizards. It's also better for us because we get 3 population and not 2 with this one. There we go. Perfect. You guys are making the basic materials, very good. They can't reach the stone house. Stone gatherer. Stone cutter. So we are building the smokehouse. There we go. Built. I'm gonna put in the lizards here because one, they gain resolve because they are working in a heated province, a heated building, and they get 10% chance doubling their yield. So lizards are perfect for this. Which means I'm gonna change my lizard with a beaver over here, and I will put my lizard in the smokehouse. They're gonna make jerky. We can make jerky from insects and meat. Now we are getting meat from this slick shell broth mother. So they make 10 food out of 4 food. That is what why this is so good. We are making more food out of less food. Well, no, they are making 10 food out of 4 food. Because they have to choose one, right? They make 4 plus 5 wood equals 10 jerky. And the jerky is good for lizards. The lizards love jerky. When everyone can eat the jerky, we get another plus 4 to their resolve. Now, we can also make pottery, but therefore we need clay. We do get clay from the clay deposits, so we will make pottery soon. Are we gonna make it with wood? Yes, let's make it with wood. And I will tell the game not make more than 20 pots, because we don't need more. Now you can also make incense that is used for religion. If we can get a temple or whatever, then we can make incense and use it for religion. Well, let's enable all these starting ingredients and the wood, and then stop when you have 20. But jerky you can make until you have 100. There we go. Oh, I clicked away the glade pop-up. We have found a new glade over here. We have more clay, we have some roots, and we have a small abandoned cache over here. An abandoned cache of goods. This could be a lost shipment or something. Now, we can send it to the citadel. We get half a reputation point and 10 money. Or we're gonna break it open with the stone. And then we get 30 meat and 20 flour. I like that more. We need meat to make jerky. And we need flour to make ale. No, pies and stuff. Maybe we will get access to that later. But yeah, for that we need to get stone. I don't think we can get any stone at the moment. No, we can only get clay. It's gonna be a bit more hard to achieve then. Yeah, we don't get any training gear or sea marrows, so maybe we have to send it to the Citadel then. There's no timer on these normal events, so we could just keep it open. Okay, you're making some incense. You're making 5 pots. And what are you gonna make? Are you gonna make jerky? I should tell the game that they should prioritize making the jerky. Because that is the goal of this tutorial. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I have only one builder left, so is there something else I need to build? Everyone is having a house. We should build another path here, I think. This woodcutter is done opening this glade. Oh, we found another one. Let's discover what is over here. And we have opened this one. Not a slick shell broadmother for meat. A bleeding tooth mushroom. And a small encampment. We can get more pops with this encampment. That sounds like a great idea. But then we have no more builders. But that's fine, we don't build anything right now. Let's get some vegetables and welcome the new people. Let's cut this tree away so we have a bit more room. And I guess we're gonna open up a couple of these glades over here. Yeah. We have some dangerous glades. Which most of the time have better reward, so we should maybe go and get it. We should also clean this up here, so we have more space around the warehouse. Yeah, there are no builders available, I know. Everyone is doing something. Let's clean up a bit more space here. Behind the main warehouse, so that we can build production buildings around here. Yeah. Okay, we're finally making some jerky. I could have turned off the incense in pottery because we don't need it at the moment. We don't have any religious building, or we have no building that needs to make to use the pots. For example, a tavern needs to use pots or barrels. Then we can make the pots here. So that is really nice. Okay, we're gonna get a couple more. Oh, there's the thunder. Yeah, we are going to the storm season. And then we are gonna get the looming darkness, -4 global resolve for each hostility. We also have regular storm. Homeless villagers have a 10% chance of dying every 60 seconds during the storm. But this only triggers when we have an hostility of 1. We now have 0. Because the game is very kind to us in the tutorial. When we would play on the highest difficulty, we would have -2 or 3 already right now. Okay, now everyone is making jerky. I could turn this back to 0 again. Those jerkies will be enough to continue this. Now we are getting more and more high resolve because we have more lizards. The more you have of population and you get them happy, the more passive resolve you get. Now we don't get it now because we are in the storm. The storm gives a -4 right now, so we can't get over this threshold. Okay, we have 10 jerky in the smokehouse. More is coming. And I quickly paused the video because I had to cough again. There we go, we have a first jerky. And you can see now here that we have a 10 next to the jerky icon. That means we have 10 available, but we don't have a plus on the right lower corner, so none of our lizards have eaten the jerky yet to give a boost. They are gonna eat the jerky when they take a break at the heart. And then slowly we should see the affected number go up. We have 10 jerky, we have 7 unaffected lizards, and 0 affected lizards. But those 7 unaffected will become affected soon, and then we get a +4 resolve. But you need to wait until they take a break. Which they will do over time. Okay, I have 3 more population. You'd send it to the Citadel. Well, we are in year 2, so we get a cornerstone. Specialized grain farming techniques. Grain production increases by +1 every 25 times it's produced. All the time? Plus 50% to amount of goods produced in the brewery. Oh, let's get the grain bags. We can complete the smokehouse order. We get some bonuses. What do we get? A builder can carry 5 additional items. We get 20 barrels and we get extra meat from the slick shell broadwaters. And now a new one is to brew ale. We need to get a brewery. Change the ingredients from pottery to barrels in the ale recipe. And we need to produce 20 ale in the brewery. Okay. We have a new entry of food. Your villagers need to eat in order to survive. Every few minutes they will go on a break. Yeah. And then they take the jerky or another food. Well, I already explained this really. Yeah, and if there is no food, they can only withstand a certain amount of hunger stacks before they die. It's different from each species. Even if you grow vegetables on your farm, the amount of food you produce will soon become insufficient for a growing population. The solution is to process raw food and thus multiply it. That's what we are doing with our jerky right now. You can see that our food is going down, our raw materials are going down. So we really need to make more jerky, that people can eat it. Now we unlock the brewery. The brewery can make ale, pickled goods and a pack of crops. So let's take a look. And let's build the brewery. Oh, we can build it next to our warehouse. Let's build it there. I have 1 homeless people. Let's build a house. Let's build the houses here. Not to the warehouse. We have to use the warehouse for production buildings. You can see already that we have we get a +2 from our resolve. We still have 11 jerky left. Now we have 16. So 3 of our lizards still did not eat food, because they should pick the jerky. But they take a rest. Now the brewery can make ale. Now we are making a lot of grain, right? Because we have a grain farm. That is really nice. We are also making pottery in our smokehouse. But we also have barrels from events, so we will pick the pots and the barrels to make ale. And I think the goal is to make 40 ale, so... Oh, 20. Now, let's make 20 ale. We can also make pickled goods for the beavers and the lizards. So we can make the lizards even happier, but also the beavers. Now, what do we need for pickled goods? We need vegetables, or mushrooms, or roots, or berries, or eggs. And we need to make it from pots or barrels. So let's select both of them. And they can make 100 of this all the time. Now it's only a 1-star job, so it takes a long time to make pickled goods. And it takes 6 vegetables to make 10 pickled goods. So you can also make pack of crops. That is a trading material. I will turn that off for now because we don't have to. And that is the sound, the tick-ting. It's the new sound for newcomers. Let's pick the most people. And some grain. So we have plenty of people ready to do something. We could start another farm. Let's start another one. don't think there's a way to get all the farm fields. Yeah, if I can put it here, but the woods are in the way. So I will do it here and we lose one field. There we go. To-do. And there we have the brewery. Specialization bonus, brewing. The humans like brewing. And that gives these humans +5 to their resolve. And they can start making ale, pickled goods. So now the brewery is going to use the stuff in the warehouse. And soon we will lose our pots. Because the pots are used to make ale. That ale cannot be used, it's just sitting in the brewery. We need to unlock the tavern to use the ale. New glade, we have eggs and some insects. Okay, that is just a ice gathering stuff. We do not have built a forager's camp, but we only have a couple of roots, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, I think we need the trapper camp, right? Yeah, if I build a trapper camp over here, we will get eggs and insects. I like that actually. Here, then they can take both of these. And we are going to build a path. Like this. Now you guys are almost done. Let's cut those couple of trees away and then we go unlock a new glade. We're making a bit more room here. And then we're gonna discover this glade as well. Let's put you guys over here. Put the woodcutter's camp a little bit closer. These things are pretty far away. Okay, they are bringing materials to their to this building, and then soon they're gonna make some pickled goods, guys. Nice. Specialization bonus, meat. Well, I have one more lizard. Is there any other lizard doing something that is not giving them a bonus? No. All my lizards are doing anything. Let's put a beaver here. And we should put our humans in the small farm that we just built. So we are gonna cancel the humans in the crude workstation and we are gonna put the humans in the small farm. Because that gives them a bonus. There we go. Gonna make even more crops. I have only one builder left, but we still have some homeless people, so we need to build another shelter. Which we can do here. We have 22 jerkies. And everyone is affected. Now only the lizards are eating this. Can I already tell in the game that they need to stop eating raw food? No. Later in the game we can tell our population what they can eat and what they cannot eat. They should all eat the jerky and not any of the raw materials. Hopefully they will. But I'm not sure. Okay, we are making some ale and some pickled goods over here. Yeah, it takes a long time. I will tell them to first do the ale, because that is the order that we need to complete. Okay, we still have plenty of meat to make more jerky, so that is going fine. Plenty of wood for the heart to keep firing. So, I guess we're going to speed this a bit up. Well, you guys can go to the next glade. Let's unlock these two. And you're just gonna keep making a bit more room over here. And discover this glade. Maybe we can find some more people. 4.83 reputation, because we are still having our lizards favored, so they are... I think even when we turn down the favoring, we are still above the limit, so let's just turn it off for now. The limit is 16 and we are going to 16, so that is really nice. And here you can see the next thing popping up. Do you also see the yellow border? That means that all the species have access to it. You can see that my lizards are all having access to jerky. All my 7 lizards are affected that they could eat jerky, so all of my lizards are having it, and we get a +4 to our resolve. That is where the yellow border comes into place. We do have some pickled goods now, finally. We have 8 pickled goods available. 1 of my lizard is affected. 6 are not, because they need to take another break. But it gives me already +1 extra. I think... yeah, if you make pickled goods, it gives you your species a +8. Pickled goods are better than jerky. Beavers and the lizards are now getting affected by the pickled goods, and we are getting higher resolve. Okay, what do we have here? Another flax field and a small abandoned cache. We don't care about the flax field, but what is this? I can get some meat and an ancient tablet, but I don't have any stone, training gear or sea marrow. I could send it to the citadel, but then we will complete this level without building a tavern. So I'm not gonna do it. I can do this one and get half a reputation point. I can do this one and get another half a reputation point, then we're already here. I mean, we could. But I would love to show off what you need to do. Ah, the small trappers camp that was gathering meat has no deposits nearby. They are done. When I move this around, you can see on the border that we are having meat here. We are having some slick shells over here, so let's get that meat going. They will take this meat from these slick shell brothers. There we go. We need a little bit more ale in the brewery. The humans are working on it. My stonecutter's camp is done over here, so let's move this one. And luckily there is still some stone on the map that is over here. It's pretty far away, but I think it's important that we keep getting stone in. Now I cannot really build a road here, then I destroyed the field. But the question is, am I gonna build another farm? And the answer is, I think no, so let's destroy the field. If I was playing on my own, I would never do this in a normal game. Oh, and we get a ting ding, because we have passive reputation and we gained the next blueprint threshold. Also, every time you gain a threshold, you lose 1 Queen's Impatience. And there we go, we can build a tavern. We need a little bit more planks, but then we can use the ale that we make in the tavern. So let's build a tavern. Now, we have freed up some room here because we have taken down the stone. So let's build a tavern over here. So we need a little bit more planks. I will tell you guys to focus on planks a bit. It's a very expensive building. Okay, the crops are getting grown. They will be harvested now. Okay, one of them is making planks, so I will just turn it off now, I think. Oh, well, let's see. They should both make planks now. You're making planks. And you as well. Then I will turn it off again. Then they can decide what they make on their own. And there we go. We have brewed the 20 ale. We're getting some more barrels. Oh, we're getting the planks we need. And some mushrooms. And we get a new entry. Services. Villagers fulfill their most basic needs such as food or clothing at the heart, and need only the right goods to do so. However, there is a separate category of needs that require not only resources but also a special type of building, which is the tavern, right? And there are different things. A tavern can do wine with luxury and ale with leisure. And there are also some passive effects we can do. That's what we are gonna do soon. We have a new order. We need to build a tavern and we need to fulfill our village's need for leisure 20 times. We get 2 beavers, we get some tools, and we get even more barrels. Once we've unlocked the blueprint, we can now click on a house. Let's get the human house, I guess. And we can build 5 of these because we have 10 humans. Oh, we can't build it there. Let's build a couple spread around the realm here. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh, we have more people. We can get 4 here and 3 there, so let's pick the 4. Done. Are there any building slots not doing anything? Let's put the lizard on the trapper camp, because they like to work there. Yeah, that's it for now. Let's use the other ones for builders. Okay, we are building the tavern. There we go. Now the tavern is built. Brewing is a specialization for humans. Now we have 3 humans, so that is going to be very helpful. This also gives the humans more resolve, so they go to 24. And now they are going to take the ale out of the warehouse and the brewery. And then every time when people are resting at the heart, they take a leisure tick. They don't have to visit the tavern. They always go to the heart, take a rest, and then they will fulfill their leisure. Now, since we are having 3 humans here, we get a passive effect here. The Gleeman's Tales. You need 3 people working here. Every evening, a Gleeman tells stories about past glories and times before the Great Civil War. +3 to global resolve. So we get a +3 bonus to all our plebs here. They are bringing ale in, as you can see. They're taking it from the warehouse. And we can also see it over here. You can see this number 15. We have 15 available leisure. But the people need to take a break before they will be affected. And then we go to +8. And the same counts for beavers. 1 is affected, so it's getting colored in. The humans will become very happy soon, because we are also making human housing, as you can see here. We're already having +1 resolve, but this will go to +3 because we are building human houses everywhere. Well, we need 12 population. So I need 6 houses and I have 5 queued in, right? Yeah, so we need another one. You can see how limited space is. Let's do it here. In a path. There we go. We have 40 jerky, all my lizards are affected. And slowly the leisure is taking over for the humans and the beavers. So the resolve should go up and up and up. So what oh, a new glade. What do we have here? Some more slick shells and some mushrooms. Okay, it's not anything special really. And oh yeah, we should have this glade event over here. Okay, you have cleared up some space here. Let's take that away. And you guys are gonna open more glades. Let's go over here. Okay, we have only 7 ale. We need to make more ale, I think. So let's go to our brewery. And increase this limit to 40. Otherwise, soon we don't have enough. You can see that we have a number 20 at the religion, right? That means we have 20 incense in our stockpiles, but we don't have the building that can use this. We need a temple or something for it. We can make incense in the smokehouse. We have 20 sets, so maybe later in the game, if you would continue, you unlock a temple and then you can get your lizards and your humans the religion +8. Which is really good. Storm is coming. Thunder. Oh, we are still at hostility level 0, so we don't get the level 1 penalty. Only the level 0-1, which is -4 only. So we are completely fine. The humans are very happy, which gives me a plus 0.22 per minute of this. We can complete our tavern option. We get extra beavers. And the next objective is to keep the humans resolve above 25 for 30 seconds. We already did this. So we can deliver this and end this tutorial. And then you win. Then you get nice sounds and you unlock all the things. We have new upgrades. We have a rain collector. You can collect rain of the different seasons. We have a advanced herbalist camp. We can build mines now on ores on the map. And we have some cornerstone. We have flame amulets. We have crowded houses so that our houses can get 1 extra villager. That counts for all the houses. And we have rich glades. That are cornerstones you can click. We also unlock the shelter, the trapper camps, herbalist, the makeshift post where you can make packs. Blight post and hydrant is for later, not gonna explain that right now. We are level 2 and we have a little bit more food stockpiles. There we go, we won our second tutorial city. Now we are getting introduced to the world map. And this explains everything what this game has to offer. The world is a vast, ever-changing place, and at its heart lies the smoldering city. This one. Enter the smoldering city and use the resources you've gathered, the 20 food stockpiles, to buy the Obsidian Archive level 1 upgrade. Okay. You can see my tutorial town here and here. And we're gonna enter the smoldering city. And it looks like this for now, so let's keep in mind that it looks like this. It's gonna change over time. And we are gonna buy upgrades. These are all the upgrades in the game. To level 18. And we start with the Obsidian Archive level 1. You gain a permanent -2% to the spread at which the Queen's impatience grows, and we unlock the Obsidian Archive building, a place where records about great viceroys are kept, and it unlocks deeds. Done. Now we do have 10 extra food stockpiles, so we can select this one or this one. So let's take a look. We can increase our Obsidian Archive to 2, so we get another -2 speed for the Queen's impatience. And you gain 10% more citadel resources whenever you finish a settlement. We get 10% more goods. Or we are gonna build the Monastery of the Vigilant Flame. You gain a permanent 2% reduction to fuel the consumption in hearts, to keep the fire going. You gain a new embarkation bonus to choose from. We can start with some stone and clay. Starting with stone and clay is very useful. Sometimes you don't immediately find stone or clay, then you cannot make bricks. So I like to start with the stone and clay embarkation bonus, so let's unlock this one. It also means that we have unlocked 2 buildings. And there they are. We have this building and we have this building that we just unlocked. And we also unlocked deeds, so let's take a look at the deeds. Okay, we cannot unlock any deeds, but with this you can unlock decorations, you can get more XP. But these will come over time. You need to finish your first game after the tutorial. That's gonna be the next thing that we are gonna do. Okay, well there's nothing else we can do at this screen, so let's press the X. This world is governed by the eternal Blightstorm cycle. It is almost upon us, so no caravans are allowed to embark. Press the button in the lower right corner of the screen to finish the cycle, which is this one. So the tutorial town 1 and 2 are built. We have sent the resources to the capital and now the Blightstorm comes in. We get a summary. We have 2 successful towns in this one. We did not unlock any rewards. We have unlocked the buildings. And this is locked for now, but we need to unlock these seals. That is going to be the goal of this game. There's the Blightstorm. Everyone retreat to the capital. And we have to start over again. Your goal as a Viceroy is to reach the ancient seals with your caravan and reforge them, pushing back the Blightstorm. Okay. You're almost ready to venture out on your own. Choose any map tile inside your embarkation range to begin. So you can see up the map that we can embark these ways, next to the smoldering city, and our goal is to reach one of these bronze seals. I could put it here and then get range to here, but I can also go this way. And you can see those symbols on the map, right? This tower, for example, gives an extra bonus as a reward. And we also have extra effects. You can see the effects over there on the top. And you can see this in details when you place your city. You can also go over here toward the question mark, but will we make this seal in time? I think I'm gonna go here, see what this point of interest is, and then go to this this seal. So let's place it. I guess this is too. I think this is way too passive. You need to make your way through these seals. I found out in my previous test. So I will go here for the next town. To embark, you must first use a caravan that will become the foundation of your town's population. Then you choose a difficulty. The higher the risk, the greater the reward, but be aware an inexperienced Viceroy won't last long. Viceroy! Lastly, use all of your embarkation points, we have 3, to take extra goods with you. You're finally ready to embark on your own. Remember, there's always a way out. Experiment and adapt. May the storm be gentle on you, Viceroy. We are ready to go, guys. And we are gonna do this in the next episode. We are going to start our first settlement on Viceroy difficulty, which is really hard because we don't have a lot of upgrades. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. I hope you are enjoying this. Make sure to tell me in the comment section, like the video, subscribe, and I hopefully see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.